You know, I've been reading comics for a long time, right? I've been reading DC comics and Marvel comics for a very long time. And I read most of them. I don't get the money and time to read all of them. I wish I did, but I don't. And to be honest, I think Aquaman's underrated as all hell. If you know, you know. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, the best sci-fi comics I've ever read in my life. Batman's pretty up there too. Superman, meh. Wonder Woman, yeah, that's some good shit. I would go into Marvel, but this is a DC video. And because of the title of the video and the thumbnail, you already know exactly what I'm gonna ask. Does Gotham need Batman anymore? In all fairness, it did for a while. But given recent histories, given how Batman's story has progressed through all his years, right? And given the recent, well, ain't recent anymore, but you know, Bat Metal, Death Metal, Joker War, and now with the failsafe arc coming to a close, the question I have to ask is, does Gotham need Batman anymore? Because let's be real, we already have Batman but black, Batman but a child, Batman but League of Assassins, Batman but the best ninja ever, Batman but a girl and a woman, Batman but better, which is literally Dick Grayson, don't get at me, Batman but a better detective, Batman with guns, Batman going back in time, Batman getting married, future Batman, which Terry McGinnis is underrated as all hell, and let's not forget the most annoying Batman ever, the Batman but Joker. So I have to ask a question. So what good is Batman nowadays if we have every other version of Batman that could possibly make? Like Ghostmaker, one of my favorite characters in recent memories in the Batman mythos, or Bat family if you will. He's just Batman without the trauma. Though we don't know his true story behind all his actions, like his what a motivated him, we didn't get like an origin story on him. He's great. He's cool. He's just another back character to me. I'm gonna be real with you. Right? I'm not gonna keep ragging on down Batman. I like the guy. I think he's doing great work, or he was doing great work. When he first started, Gotham was absolute shit. Right? So he had the upper hand. He had the technology, he had the skills, he had the planning, he had the surveillance, he had the money. And that was a huge part of his character, his money. But that's not even a big deal. Sure, he's broke now, well, kind of, but literally 6 issues in and we can explain how he gets his money back. That's not even a big deal. Given the nonsense this man has been through in all his life, a quick 6-issue series would explain how he gets all his cash back. It's not even that big of a deal, I'm not gonna lie. Because Batman can avoid the Omega Beams, but he cannot avoid the IRS. In my eyes, truthfully, I don't think Batman is needed in Gotham anymore. Right, let me explain myself. Batman is literally part of a cycle that needs to happen in Gotham. In fact, Gotham as a whole is an anomaly in DC Comics. It makes no sense. We got Superman taking care of Metropolis. We got Flash in Central City. We got Diana doing wherever she wants, whenever she wants. I mean, sure. Hal Jordan taking care of Coast City. Right? We got King Arthur or Aquaman in Atlantis. There's all the oceans. So all those locations in DC, in the DC universe, are relatively fine when it comes to crime. It isn't until we get to Gotham that people be dying all the time. In fact, people be homeless, people be mentally ill, people be destroyed. And Batman has a good history of trying to fix that. And for some time, especially when he started, he was doing good work. He was doing a lot of good work. If you read his earlier comics, this man was actually going out and taking care of business. Except that he doesn't do that anymore. If we look at the Court of Owls, right, at the most elite organization against him, right, the most elite corrupt organization in Gotham, the Court of Owls to me is probably his biggest threat other than Joker. Like the League of Assassins doesn't even measure up to those two factions. Dark and Black Metal is like the biggest example of how that's an issue. We got the Dark Multiverse because of the Court of Owls and Batman's hubris. Anyways, back to the point I was trying to make. The Court of Owls represents the corrupt elite from Gotham. And to be honest, Batman can't touch them, and he doesn't want to touch them. If he did, he wouldn't be Batman. He would be Bruce Wayne. In fact, Bruce Wayne can institutionalize a lot more change in Gotham that's needed to keep streets changing for the better. The issue is that Batman himself is a character that plays on a catch-22. Crime is rampant, so he goes deal with the crime, but he doesn't deal with the ringleaders, which the ringleaders are either Black Mask when he wants to be, because to be honest, Black Mask is the closest thing to Kingpin that Gotham has. It used to be the Penguin, but he just sucks at his job. Or the ringleaders would be the head villains in Gotham, but that's not the problem with Gotham. The problem is the elites in Gotham make it so these villains can run rampant, so Batman has to deal with them. Let's take Poison Ivy for example. Batman has to deal with her, like without a doubt has to deal with her if she ever decides to lose her shit. Same thing with Mr. Freeze. If he's having a bad day and he wants to just freeze all the pipes in Gotham, then yeah, no, we have to deal with that. He has to deal with that. He's a top tier S-class threat. And that's where the solutions to Batman's problems all come from Bruce Wayne. All right, let me just tell you what I would do with both Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze. Let's do Mr. Freeze first. Since Batman is Bruce and he knows exactly why Mr. Freeze is doing the things he's doing, he can just walk up to him and be like, hey, listen, I know you're trying to save your wife. I know what's going on. You're a brilliant scientist. You're just doing what you can for love. I get that. I respect that. In fact, I'm here because of that. I want to offer you a job, unlimited funding. You know I'm good for it. I got that cash. Just do everything by the books. I can give you all the test subjects you need. I can give you all the materials we need. I can move you to a different location outside of Gotham so you can just be unbothered by your work. My only condition is that if your work helps people, publish that. That's all I want from you. And Mr. Freeze, not being an idiot, understanding what he can do with this resource, with this opportunity, he will take that and take his business off the street. The same thing can work for Poison Ivy. She may hate humans en masse, but she's not a fool to give away such an opportunity. It might take a little more convincing. She might need to bring Harley, but it wouldn't take that much to convince her, hey yo, stop what you're doing, work for me, you'll be fine. Another example would be Deathshot. If you know anything about his Deathshot, if you just throw enough money at the problem, he will literally go away. So this is where two questions arise. One, why doesn't he do that? And two, what's the Bat family for? Why have all these elite trained, I'm not sure if they're all elite trained, but Cassandra Cain, the best of the best. Oh man, go look up on Cassandra Cain. Go read her stuff. She's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. Also, the Lazarus tournament is amazing. I'm down for it. Flatline is, I just want to focus more on the Damian Way. I don't care about the romance, but I know it's fine. He has somebody. Anyways, back to the point. What's the point of the Bat family? You have all these elite trained individuals and you scatter them across the winds to different cities. But when you have that squad in Gotham, they can do amazing things. They can run the city for you while you handle the corrupt officials. But that's not how Batman moves. And I'm baffled because why did you take all these kids, train them, made them so loyal to you and give a damn about this city and then send them away somewhere else? Like sure, the Teen Titans need a Robin. It's kind of in the DNA of the Titans, but still, why send them away when Gotham obviously needs all the help it can get? It's the worst run city in all of DC. If any of you dare brings Apocalypse into this conversation, I swear to God, I am going to date your mom. I'm going to take her to Red Lobster and she's going to have a grand time. But the question still stands is that it's why. When Bruce on record, on Mass, has gone and say, hey, yo, Dick Grayson is probably the best Batman replacement I can have. Personally, I think that'd be Jason Todd because he knows when to pull the trigger, when not to pull the trigger, especially since he learned that lesson. But that's me, right? We got Batman but better detective, which is Tim. So what the hell is Bruce doing? Because all that problems in Gotham strictly focus on the elite in the background running everything for him. And sure, he's always trying to close up a drug ring, trying to stop a deal and bust a plum one, but it never shows any results. There was this one comic, I forgot the name, I forgot the issue, I forgot where I found it. I know I read it in a store because I don't have it, because I should have bought it when I had a chance. Either way, group of kids are stealing jewelry. Batman comes and does something about it. Obviously, he lets them go, right? And he follows them, tells them, see what's going on. He does the whole Batman shtick. Turns out that these kids are stealing to buy coats for their families and friends who are all now homeless, stuck in the streets of Gotham. He smiles and walks away. I don't know the name of the issue. If you know, please tag it down below. But Christ, motherfucker. You are Bruce goddamn Wayne. You have connections. Even if you don't have your money right now, Lucius Fox will happily get these people off the streets. And this is the hypocrisy of Batman. He's a hypocrite, right? Because all he cares is about the big crimes, the drug lords, the ringleaders, the crime spree, the stealing, the metahumans, all that. That's all he really cares about. And those are all symptoms of the issues. Sure, some people come in and make it worse. You know, Ra's al Ghul just always like to throw a giant wrench into the damn scenario and be like, haha, can you come over and play? We can be best buddies. But my point still stands. You have this elite task force of people you trained, you picked, you taught, you instilled your moral values into, and yet you send them away so you have to deal with this giant mess that you can't do anything about anymore. It was Deathstroke that told Batman that because he came with all his tech and technology and skills and just overwhelmingly destroyed everybody when he first showed up, that's why everybody leveled up so they can match him. And he made the situation worse. And Batman himself said, I know, I fucked up. I came in the worst way possible and you guys just did what you needed to do to compete with me. My approach did not work. Batman has genuinely admitted that. He had that same conversation with Ghostmaker when Ghostmaker showed up, like verbatim. I'm running around in a circle. Here's my stuff. Here's my shtick. Here's the point of my video. Personally, I believe Bruce Wayne needs to retire for Batman on occasion, right? He can still be Batman, but he should chill from that and let his squad, his family, the people he trusts the most in the world, handle it. He should be the mayor. He should be using his connections, his Bat family, to help expose these corrupt individuals, to help expose the Court of Owls, and just show up as Batman when he's needed, right? If Dick was like, hey Bruce, I've been captured by the Court of Owls. If you get this message, it will be 3 days. Get to me. And Bruce will be like, hey, I'm taking a vacation. I gotta go deal with my family. That would be awesome, right? That if in Gotham, every time the Batman showed up, things just got solved quickly. Imagine if that's how it ran. That'd be cool. But no, we have Bruce time and time again having to call the Bat family because he forgot that he has a family. It's just, it's a bit frustrating because I see the loop, I see the circle, I see the pattern that he's stuck in. And to be honest, I don't think Batman should be in that pattern. I mean, he's Batman, he can do anything. That's the joke, that's the meme. I mean, this man stared down Darkseid, getting pummeled, and beat him at a test of wills. But he can't save his city. It's just, whatever. This has been Definitely Not Bots. If you like what I said, give me a thumbs up, dislike it, give me a thumbs down. But before you do any of that, please make sure you tell me what you feel about Batman. Do you love him? I love him. I think he's great. Everything but the fail-safe situation was a little bit out there, you know. He's basically Captain America at this point. Don't complain. Like, listen, 12 hours in space, that suit was airtight. Like, I don't believe it. Whatever. Fine. I'm just gonna leave it there. We're just gonna leave it there. Write a comment down below. Let me know how you feel with the situation. Let me know what you would do with Batman if you can write it. But anyways, whatever you do, make sure you have a good day on purpose. And I'll catch you on the next one.